That's really all there is to it. I mean, it says in the Bible, God shall send to them under a strong delusion, and they shall believe it. It says something to that effect. I don't remember the exact wording, but that is what I observe. And people are very strongly deluded about certain things, about Jesus, about God, about reincarnation, how heaven works, how hell works, what this world is. And, you know, I try to set the record straight for the most part on this channel and tell the full absolute truth to the best of my ability. But I don't know the full absolute truth. That's the facts. I only know so much of it, so. And there's a lot of fake people, you know, people posing as Christians when really they're Luciferians or Satanists or something else. You know, there's a bunch of people in cults as well. Cowardly people, psychopathic people, egoic people. They form these cults with the obscure, maybe true knowledge that they have. Sometimes it's fake. They are always trying to control people. That's really all this gets down to at the end of the day. Control the truth, control the people. And if you control the truth, then people won't see the truth. And you can silence people telling the truth, then what is going to happen? People aren't going to know the truth. They're going to subscribe to an illusion. And they're never going to actually question, is reincarnation real? Now, a lot of people, once they hear me say that, they'll be like, oh, maybe I can look at it and find out for myself. I mean, you can ask God, see if God answers. Or, I found it out through myself. I asked God, but I found it through myself. I don't think God told me. It felt like God was encouraging me to understand reincarnation. And it wasn't that he wanted me to devote myself to a specific religion like Islam or Buddhism. I read the Quran, I read some of the Upanishads from Hinduism, and I read some of the Bible. I'm not a Christian, I'm not a part of any religious group. I was never felt called to any particular religious group. I just felt called to study the holy books of those different religions. And they kind of describe it in the Bible, the salt of the earth. That kind of describes reincarnation. It's a natural process. You know, our bodies have salt, produces salt in our sweat. When we go to work, we say, are we worth our salt? You know what I mean? So it's all there. So reincarnation is just your soul being pulled out of this body and put into another body. And that's why you don't remember your past lives. That's why my soul remembers being born here a bunch of times, but none of the lives I've lived.